Facebook. This is for the people that wanted me to say how I made the rack and what supplies I used. This is I think this is a $20 rack from Walmart. I bought it a while ago, so don't quote me on that. And then some 6-quart tubs, which I also had. I have a lot of like extra stuff just in case. And so when my fiance wanted to start her own collection, you know, I like building things, so I just saw what I had in the garage. But what I did was I had the rack, and I got my PVC cutters. These are the extra pieces. See these right there? These are all attached to legs. They're a lot bigger, obviously. Cut them down to size to fit the 6-quart tubs, and I left just enough room for ventilation, and that way they can slide in and out easily. I use PVC cutters to cut that, but I recommend a chop saw. I have one, but I was too lazy to bring it out. But next time I'll definitely use that. And then underneath the PVC shelf, it's hollow. So there's a lip right here, as you can kind of see. There's a lip on the back side. So what I did was I got a piece of foam board from Walmart. It's like $1, and I hot glue gunned it from each lip. That way there's a perfect top. And see how you can see how it's a perfect gap right there. It slides in and out really easily, and you're gonna have nice ventilation in that. So I mean, it's pretty simple, just like that. And I'm the type of guy that doesn't like to see a lot of cords. So as you see, if you go around the tub, around the rack, pretty much only see that cord on the bottom. So let me show you guys what I did to make it like that. Let's see if you can get in here. Too dark. Kind of. See how it's hollow all the way down? So what I did was I ran this cord, sit down here, ran this cord through the bottom, made a little hole, a little notch right there. That way the rack is not sitting on the cord, so it's very loose. Works out nicely. And I ran it, and then I got a soldering iron, and it's a little dark, you won't be able to see it, but there's a hole right here, so I can stick my finger in there. Just a little tiny hole, just big enough for the wires to come through. And basically what I did was I would pull the wire through like this. Well, actually what I did was I ran the wire all the way up here first to the top wire. Looks the cleanest. Ran this, and then I soldered the connections onto the heat tape. And you have to solder it on here because otherwise you're not going to be able to get it through the hole. So there's easier ways to do it than soldering. You can get the clips and just clip it right on, which I recommend, but since I'm cheap and I had all this stuff on hand and I didn't feel like waiting, I soldered it on myself. So if you want to do that, all you do is you take a soldering iron and you solder off the plastic on the top right above the metal parts, and then you get your solder, put it on. I put mine on like on the metal part first, and then I take this, take the wire after I strip the wire and put it on, and then kind of solder it on together. You know, I can go more in detail on that too one day if you guys want. But then that just runs through here. That was the easiest one because it's the top one. Then the wire comes down inside the pipe, and then you have to bring out like a little loop. So what you have to do is what I did is I got the pliers, pulled out a loop while my fiance kind of fished me the rest of the wires from the bottom, pulled out a little loop, and then cut the loop in half. So you're gonna have 2 wires like this, and then each, like say, each finger is a wire. So this finger right here would have 2 more wires coming out, and this one would have 2 more wires come out, a white and a black, and a white and a black. So then you gotta put both blacks together and both whites together, and then solder it on like this again. But it's a little more difficult just because you have like I said, extra wires. You gotta do 4 wires instead of just the 2. But I mean, that's no big deal. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Got this one done same way. Go down, get out the loop, put it down, and then put it back in the hole. This one needs to be a little bit more electrical tape. But as you can see, I don't have the heat tape down yet. I need to go to Home Depot and get the aluminum tape, and then the rack will be done. Aluminum tape it down. See how it just puffs up. But I mean, that's basically it. That's like really easy. Looks really clean. I mean, no wires. I love that. And then, you know, I got her little thermometer so that way she can check the temperatures. And then just for, you know, easy cleaning, because she's the type of person that likes to be organized, I took one of those extra pieces, put it in the top right here. Makes a nice little paper towel rack holder so you can just easily grab it. And I'm gonna get her a herpstat. Probably gonna get the Spider Robotics one. Yeah, that's basically the rack. If I didn't explain anything that you guys were looking for, or I'm pretty sure I covered all the supplies. I mean, it doesn't take much, and it's simple. It took me probably, I'd say 30 minutes to cut all the tubes at most. About 5 to 10 minutes just to glue those boards on, and I'd say it took me about an hour to do the wiring. That's just because I was kind of just doing it as I was going. Didn't really have a plan, but it came out pretty nice. And then I'm gonna have to show you guys my clutch, just because this is my clutch that I just hatched out. I got a spinner boy attached to my fire spinner girl. Got another fire spinner right there, but he is a boy. Got a fire spinner, a regular spinner right here that is attached to my leopard female. And then I got a fire spider with a ringer. These snakes are awesome, and some of them are for sale. If you guys want any, let me know. And I hope you guys like the rack. Planning on making more for her. She needs a 28 quart tub one and a 41 quart tub one. Since it's small, I kind of want to try to figure out how to get this rack onto a 28 quart tub rack or a 41 quart tub rack. And if I do, I'll definitely show you guys what I did on that one also if you guys want. But that's basically how I did it. Alright guys, thanks.